Good morning, all of you. Welcome to e-learning platform by Electrical Engineering Department of Sanjeevan Engineering and Technology Institute, Pannala. Today, we started our second session of our curriculum through e-learning platform. Here, I am going to teach a subject name is Electrical Material and Wiring Practice. Okay, the short form is EMW for the third semester, and the course code is 22328. Okay, in this previous lecture we have studied IE rules of safety from rule number 29 to rule number 40. Okay, now next rule number 41. Okay, rule number 41, distinction of different circuit. In this rule, the owner of every generating station, substation, junction box, or pillar in which there are any circuit or apparatus, whether intended for the operation at different voltage or at the same voltage, shall ensure by means of induction of permanent nature that the respective circuits are readily distinguishable from one another. Okay, then next one is rule number 42, accidental charge. Okay, in this rule, the owner of all circuit and apparatus shall so arrange them that there shall be no danger of any part thereof becoming accidental charge to any voltage beyond the limits of voltage for which they are initiated. Then, where AC and DC circuit are installed on same support, they shall be so arranged and protected that they shall not come into contact with each other when live. Okay, म्हणजेच काय सांगितलेलं आहे ॲक्सिडेंटल चार्जमध्ये AC आणि DC सर्किट हे एका सेम सपोर्टवर आपण इन्स्टॉल करत असेल तर ते एकमेकाच्या कॉन्टॅक्टमध्ये जेव्हा ते चालू असतील तेव्हा ते एकमेकाच्या कॉन्टॅक्टमध्ये नाही आली पाहिजे. ओके, रूल नंबर नेक्स्ट वन इज रूल नंबर 43. Okay, provision applicable to protective equipment. Okay, in this rule, fire buckets filled with clean dry sand and ready for immediate use for extinguisher fires, in addition to fire extinguisher suitable for dealing with electric fires, shall be consequently marked and kept in all generating station, enclosed substation, and switch station in convenient situation. Okay, the fire extinguisher shall be tested for satisfactory operation at least 1 year, and record of such test shall be maintained. First, add boxes or cupboards marked and equipped with such contents as the state government may be specified shall be provided and maintained in every generating station, enclosed substation, and enclosed switch station so as to be readily accessible during all working hours. All such boxes and cupboards shall, except in the case of unattended substations and switch stations, be kept in the charge responsible person who tendered in first aid treatment, and one such person shall be available during working hours. Two or more gas masks shall be provided and installed in the maintained at accessible places in every generating station with capacity 5 megawatt and above. Enclose a substation with transformation capacity of 5 MVA and above. Used in the event of fire or smoke. Provide that where more than one generator with capacity 5 megawatt and above installed in power station. Each generator would be provided with at least 2 separate gas masks in accessible and conspicuous position. In rule number 43 मध्ये आपल्याला असं सांगितलं आहे प्रोव्हिजन ॲप्लिकेबल टू प्रोटेक्टिव्ह इक्विपमेंट म्हणजे समजा आपले एखादे इक्विपमेंट असेल ट्रान्सफॉर्मर वगैरे तर आपण त्याला प्रोटेक्शन कोणत्या पद्धतीने करणार आहे किंवा एखादं सबस्टेशन असेल जनरेटिंग स्टेशन असेल किंवा एखादं स्विचिंग स्टेशन असेल तर आपण त्याच्यामध्ये कोणत्या प्रकारचे फायर हजार्ड्स किंवा काय यूज करणार आहे. आता तुम्ही एखाद्या सबस्टेशनमध्ये जर गेला असेल तर बघितलं असेल की तिथं वाळू भरलेलं बकेट्स असतात ते आपल्या ठेवलेल्या असतात का तर आपण समजा एखादा फायर हजार्ड झाला तर आपण ते बकेट्स डायरेक्टली त्याच्यावर शो करून आपण जे आग वगैरे लागलेली आहे ती विझवू शकतो. सो ते फायर बकेट्स आपण तिथे यूज करतो. The next rule is rule number 44, instruction for restoration of person suffering from electric shock. Okay. Instruction in English or Hindi and local language of district and where Hindi is the local language in English and Hindi for the restoration of persons suffering from electric shock shall be affixed by the owner in conspicuous place in every generating station, enclosed substation, enclosed switch station, and in every factory as defined in clause of section 2 of the Factories Act 1948 or Act 63 of 1948, okay, in which electricity is used and in such other premises where electricity is used as the inspector or any officer appointed to assist the inspector may by notice in writing served on the owner direct. Okay, copies of instruction shall be supplied on the demand by an officer or officer appointed by the central or the state government in the behalf of at the price to be fixed by the central or state government. Okay. The owner of every generating station, enclosed substation, enclosed switch station, and every factory or other premises to which this rule applies shall ensure that all authorized person employed by him are acquainted with and are complemented to apply instruction referred in the subject rule number 1. Okay, in every man high voltage or extra high voltage generating station, substation or switch station, and artificial respector shall be provided and kept in good working condition. Okay. Next rule number 45, precautions to be adopted by consumer, electrical contractors, electrical workmen and suppliers. Okay. म्हणजे प्रिकॉशन्स म्हणजे आपण काळजी जी बाळगायची आहे जे की कन्झ्युमर्स असतील किंवा इलेक्ट्रिकल कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर असतील, इलेक्ट्रिकल वर्कर असतील किंवा इलेक्ट्रिसिटी सप्लाय करणारे असतील. ओके. नो इलेक्ट्रिकल इन्स्टॉलेशन वर्क इन्क्लूड ॲडिशन, अल्टरनेशन्स, रिपेअर्स अँड ॲडजस्टमेंट टू एक्झिस्टिंग installation, except such replacement of lamps, fan, fuses, switches, low voltage domestic appliances and fittings, as in no way alters its capacity or character, shall be carried out upon the premises of or behalf of any consumer, suppliers, owner, or occupier for the purpose of supply to such consumers, suppliers, owner, or occupier, except by an electrical contractor license in this behalf by the state government and under the direct supervision of a person holding a certificate of competency and by the person holding a permit issue or recognized by state government, provided that in the case of works executed from or any behalf of the central government and in the case of installation in mines, oil fields and railway, the central government, and in the other cases the state government may be notified in official gazette on such condition as it may impose any such work described therein, either generally or in the case of any specified class of consumers, suppliers, owners, or occupiers, from so much of this sub-rule as required such works to be carried out by an electrical contractor licensed by the state government in this behalf. No electrical installation work which has been carried out in our convenience of rule number 1 shall be either energized or connected to the works of suppliers. Okay. Next, rule number 46, periodical inspection and testing of consumers installation. Okay. In this rule, where an installation is already connected to the supply system of the supplier, every such installation shall be periodically inspected and tested at interval not exceeding 5 years either by the inspector or any officer appointed to assist the inspector or by the supplier as may be directed by the state government in this behalf, or in this case of installation belonging to or under the control of central government, and in the case of installation in mines, oil, oil fields and railways by the central government, where the supplier is directed by the central or the state government as the case may be inspected and tested installation. He shall be report on the condition of the installation to the consumer connected in the form approved by the inspector and shall submitted a copy of such report to the inspector or any other appointed to assist the inspector, subject to the approval by inspector. The forms of inspection report contain an annex 9A may, with such variation as the circumstances of each case required, be used for the purpose of sub-rules. The fees for such inspection and tests shall be determined by the central or state government as the case may be in the case of each class of consumers and shall be payable by the consumers in advance. Okay. In the event of the failure of any consumers to pay the fees on or before the date specified in the fee notice, supplied to the installation of such consumers shall be liable to be disconnected under the direction of the inspector. Such disconnection, however, shall not be made by the supplier without giving the consumers 7 clear days notice in the writing of his initiate to do so. In the event of failure of owner of any installation to rectify the defects in his installation pointed out by the inspector or by any officer appointed to assist him, such installation shall be liable to be disconnected. Notwithstanding the previous of the rule, the consumer shall at all times be solely responsible for the maintenance on, of installation in such condition as to be free from danger. Now we have to finish Indian electricity rules of safety, the rule number 29 to rule number 46. Now next one is safety tools for wiring. ओके, आपण कोणत्या टाईपचे सेफ्टी टूल्स यूज करतो वायरिंगसाठी किंवा आपल्या इलेक्ट्रिसिटीपासून बचाव होण्यासाठी. ओके, an electrical installation requires handy tools kits for simplicity, reliability and safety purpose. The basic tools like screwdriver and pillars can help to accomplish a particular task, but for specialized job like wiring and lighting, a special toolkit is required. ओके, आपण जस्ट एक साधं चेकिंग करायचं असेल तर आपण स्क्रूड्रायव्हर, पिलर्स वगैरे आपण यूज करू शकतो, पक्कड वगैरे. ओके, पण आपल्याला एखाद्या वायरिंग किंवा लाईटनिंग करायचं असेल तर एक आपलं टूल किट असतं, तेच आपल्याला टोटली यूज करावं लागतं. ओके, फॉर केस ऑफ वायरिंग इन्स्टॉलेशन अँड टू अचीव क्वालिटी वर्क इट इज रिकमेंडेड टू सिलेक्ट स्टँडर्ड टूल्स. ओके, आपल्याला सांगितलं आहे एखादं वायरिंग इन्स्टॉलेशन करायचं असेल किंवा अचीव क्वालिटी वर्क safety is a given prior importance to prevent fatal accident while wiring installation work. An engineer needs to be well acquainted with safety tools in terms of material quality. It makes safety standard, case of work, cost and maintenance of tools. Okay, so always it is compulsory for electrification to have these safety tools on his kit. So we will study first safety tools. This the first safety tools. The first safety tools is combination plier. In normal words or in local language, we called as a pakkad. So in this combination plier, you have to study what size it is available, what is material is used, the maintenance, how to maintain that combination plier, then use an application. You can say the combination plier, the size available is 150 mm and 200 mm according to the length 150 mm and 200 mm. Okay, according to length and size vary. Now material used to make in this combination plier, okay, it is made up of steel. It is starting part but it with or without installation. Okay, insulation. Okay, insulated pillar is used to operate on live conductor to prevent current flow through the human body. Okay, purpose or use preliminary used for wiring, twisting, cutting, gripping, or round and flat jobs. Okay, maintenance, it should not be used as hammer. Okay, prevent for rust. Hot substances grip should be avoided. Prevention cutting of hard substance containing steel. Insulation should not be damaged. Lubrication, lubricate to moving part. Okay. Next one is nose plier. Okay. The nose plier size available in 100 mm, 150 mm, and 200 mm. Okay. Now material used to make this combination plier, it is made up of steel. It is a starting part. And okay, that type of nose plier is the type of nose plier is flat or round nose plier. There are three types of nose pliers. First one is flat nose plier, second one is round nose plier, and third one is channel nose plier. Okay, first one is flat nose plier. Okay, size available is 100 mm, 150 mm, and 200 mm. Material used in nose plier like steel. It is the first part is steel, and other plus uh, the insulation part is like you can see here, yellow and black part is insulation part. Okay, purpose or use used for holding, tightening, or loosening. Okay, flat nose plier, it is used for holding flat objects like hexagonal nuts at the place where other pillars cannot touch. Okay, then second one is round nose plier. Okay, it is used for following purpose, making loops of wiring and hooks of thin wires, connection and disconnection wires in narrow locations. ओके, एकदम छोट्या लोकेशनमधनं एखादी वायर आपण कनेक्ट करू शकतो किंवा डिस्कनेक्ट करू शकतो. टाइटनिंग अँड लुझिंग स्मॉल नट्स इन नॅरो लोकेशन, फॉर एक्झाम्पल लॉंग होल्स एखादं. ओके, then next one is last one is a channel lock pillar pliers. Okay, it is a slip joint plier. They have notched jaws generally set 45 to 60 degree from the handles. Okay, and another one is side cutting plier. Okay, it is also called as linesman plier. Okay, size available is 75, 100, 150, 200, 250, and 300 mm. Purpose or use cutting, pulling, nipping, and the insulation from wire. Its blunt, wide nose is used to twist wires before a nut or any device, armature winding, instrumentation work, and radio assembly. Next one is a screwdriver. Okay, you all of know screwdriver. Okay, this tool is made up of hardened steel and tempered at the tip. It is used to loose or tighten a screw with slotted heads. They are available in various size and shape as per requirement. Screwdriver are as follows types depending on the type function to be performed. First one is a standard or flat screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, stubby screwdriver or alien screwdriver, ज्याला की आपण लोक अलंकी की म्हणतो. ओके. First one is a standard or flat screwdriver. The blade tip is wedged shape and looks similar like mathematics negative sign. Okay. It is used to drive screw with straight linear notch in their heads. There are flathead screwdrivers in many sizes. The slot in the flathead screwdriver don't just require a wider tip. As the size of screw increases, it is also needs to be thicker. Flathead screwdrivers vary in thickness in accordance to their width to provide excellent grip in the slot of the screw. The principal drawback of flathead screwdriver is that is prone to slipping out of the screw slot. So choosing a screwdriver that fits just right is key of correct use. Okay. Second one is Phillips screwdriver. Okay. It has a cross tip that reassemble with the mathematics positive sign. Okay. Mathematics positive sign. It is used to drive the screw with cross slot heads. Okay. Next one is a stubby screwdriver. It is available in either standard or Phillips screwdriver with short stank or blade and short handle. It is used to drive a screw in case of space consumption or tight places where the tight screwdriver cannot be used. And the last one is alien screwdriver. It has shape of screwdriver or wrench. It performs the function to tighten or loosen the screw with hexagonal head slots. The tool is unique in that it fits into receptacle to the turn in rather than around a screw or bolt like regular wrench. It has advantages of small size and lightweight. Okay. Next one is a line tester. Okay. It is used to check both AC and DC voltage and current, and it is and to test phase live or positive wire conductor. It is also used to check basic circuit characteristics like continuity, short and open circuit polarity. Okay. The tip of tester is touched conductor being tested. For instance, it can be used on wire in switch or instead in the hole of electric socket. A neon lamp takes very little current to light and thus can be used body capacitance to earth ground and complete the circuit. Okay, next one is test lamp. Okay, next one is test lamp. Okay, the test lamp is an important electric testing equipment. It is used to determine the presence of electricity in the piece of equipment under test. A test lamp is often used to check the presence of voltage on conductor. Properly designed test lamp help to protect user from accidental electric shock. If there is open circuit in circuit lamp will not glow. It glow dim if there is a short circuit, where it glows bright in case of continuity of circuit. If you are trying to diagnose and troubleshoot and any electric problem, sometimes test lamp can be help you rule out a possible cause much more quickly than digital multimeter. Advantages: it is simpler, it is less cost, quick and versatile. Okay. Next one is next one is safety tool is crimping tool. Okay, crimping tool. It is a tool designed to connect a connector at the end of the cable, and strand of the wire are placed in the metal terminal. The terminal is squeezed around the strand to ensure that the wire is securely held by the terminal and there is a good electrical contact between the terminal and wire. It is also right it is also has wire cutter located at near the handle to cut the wire or cable. It is quick, cheap, durable, reliable and does not require any extra metal. Okay. Next one is a wire gauge. Okay. Wire gauge is a insulated aluminum conductor are preferred from conduction of electricity since it has many advantages like cheap in cost, more tensile strength in comparison to copper conductor. Besides, it has a current limiting capacity as heat flowing through a wire is directly proportional to the square of current. This helps to determine the heat withstand capacity of insulation. Okay. According to the standard, maximum value of current can be safe carried through different size and different insulation. If these rules are violated, there is a possibilities of insulation damage and can catch fire. Size along with the numbers are allo- allocated at the circumference of thin steel sheet. According to the diameter, different number are allotted to the different slots. It is available in a standard size. Okay, it is available in a standard size. As the number of standard wire gauge increases, the diameter of wire thereby decreases. It is used to find gauge of wiring, winding wires. Okay, maintenance due to thin sheet, it may be get damaged easily, so avoid is getting mixed with other tools. Okay, it should be protected from rust and dust. Next one is a continuity tester. Okay, continuity tester is a device which is used to indicate whether there is a continuous path for current flow in the electric circuit or device. It is allow you to test conductors without having power on. Continuity tester have their own battery supply power. The light in a continuity tester comes on when its circuit is completed by switch conductor or appliances. It is important to turn off power in any circuit or part before testing it with continuity tester. Do not use continuity tester or energize equipment or circuit. It is least complicated of all instruments that residential electrician may use. It is used in residential wiring in extensive. It is used, okay, the continuity tester is used to test continuity in electric conductors, to test for fault fuse, to test for manufacturing switches, to identify individual wire in cable. Okay, next one is knife. Okay, suri. Okay, it is made up of material steel. Okay, discretion. It is an important tool in workers toolkit. It is made up of high grade steel. It is purpose to remove insulation from the wires. Okay, it should be folding knife so that it can be easily kept in the worker's pocket. Okay, next one is a wire stripper. Wire stripper is a small handheld device used by the workers or professional electrician for replacing or connecting wires. It mainly used for stripping the electrical insulation from electric wire. Stripping of wire required to replace or connect wire during electric work manually, compound automatically, or laser wire stripper. Okay, next one is hammer. Okay, hammer is an important tool used by electrician. It is mainly used to drive wire steps while irrigating new cable. It is also used to secure wire boxes, opening wooden crates, driving and pulling nails, breaking plasterboard, etc. Okay, this is all safety tools used in wiring. Okay, which is safety tools. Okay, one by one. Okay, safety tools for wiring. First is a combination plier. Second one is a nose plier. There are three types of pliers: flat nose plier, round nose plier, channel lock plier. Okay, screwdriver. Okay, there are four types of screwdriver: standard or flat screwdriver, Phillips screwdriver, stubby screwdriver, and alien screwdriver. Okay, there are four screwdrivers. Okay, line tester, then test clamp, crimping tool, wire gauge, continuity tester, knife, wire stripper, hammer. Okay, now next point. Next point is safety accessories. Okay, first one is a safety hand gloves. Electrical gloves can be protect the worker who must test circuit live. Glove can be brought for voltage up to 500 volt. There are class 00 gloves. Okay, the gloves must be sized for each employee. Gloves should be tested before first issue and every 6 months after that. Classes installed rubber gloves as per maximum voltage level. Okay, color, the the class color is 00, class 0 color black. Okay, maximum voltage used AC or DC 500 volt to 750 volt. Then second one is class 0, color of glows is red and maximum voltage used AC or DC is 1000 volt or 1500 volt. And Okay, third one. Okay, class is 1, color is white, maximum voltage, maximum used voltage AC or DC is 4500 to 11250. Okay, next fourth one is class is 2, color is yellow, maximum used voltage AC or DC is 17,000 to 25,500 volts. Okay, fourth one, fifth one is class is 3, color is green, gloss color is green, maximum used voltage AC or DC 26,500 to 39,750. Okay, and sixth one is class is 4. Okay, gloss color is orange. Okay, maximum used voltage AC or DC is 36,000 to 54,000 volt. Okay, next one is safety boots. Okay, safety boots. Safety boots should be worn at the all times when person is on industrial site. Safety boots have protective reinforcement in the toe which protects the foot from failing objects or comparison, usually combined with mid-sole plate to protect against punctures from below. Okay, the making on the boot label will indicate the national or international standard that the boot was initiated to meet the identify the level of protection offer for the penetration, electric shock, impact and the chemical hazard. Safety of boot protects the foot against skin disease, cuts, punctures, burns, sprains, fractures, compression, electricity, slipping, chemicals, molten metals, extreme heat or cold, and wetness. Okay. The next one is a safety goggle. Okay, safety goggles surrounds the eye area and provide the protection in situation where working person might encounter splashing liquids, foams, vapors, powder, dust, and mist. Safety goggles mainly useful to person confront to work with electric welding, arc furnace work, and every having chance of getting exposed with severe short circuit. Limitation: it becomes uncomfortable to wear with other head gear like helmet or earmuff or respirators. Okay. Next one, safety accessories is safety rubber mat. Okay. Rubber mat are used to cover and insulated floors for personal protection purpose. Employees should be rubber mats in areas where there is a ongoing possibility of electric shock. Rubber insulating mat should not be confused with the rubber matting, which is used to help prevent slip and falls because it is not initiated for electrical installation purpose. Rubber insulating mats will be clearly marked and labels as such. Installation rubber mats has smooth, corrugated or diamond design on the surface. It may be backed with fabric. Okay. The back of matting may be finished with cloth, imprints or other slip resistant material. The ASTM standard D170 specify the design, construction and testing requirement for rubber matting. The rubber mat are available in 5 basic voltage classes from class 0 to class 4. Okay, the rubber matting class 0, maximum working voltage is 1000 volt and color is red. Okay, then second one, rubber matting class is 1, maximum working voltage is 7500 volt and matte color is white. Okay, third one, the rubber matting class is second. Okay, where maximum working condition is 1700 volt and the matte color is yellow. Okay, the next one, rubber matting class is 3, maximum working voltage is 26500 volt and the matte color code is green. And last one, rubber matting class is 4, 36,000 volt and the color code of matte is orange. Okay, there are 4 types of safety accessories: safety hand gloves, safety boots, safety goggles, and safety rubber mats. Okay, thank you.